Now this model kit review is of the Lotus Esprit. It's a 1/24th scale model, and here's a picture of the finished model. Looks like there's a fair amount of detail, and it's by Nichimo Models. This is an older model kit, and looks like no other additional box art. Let's have a look inside. So first of all, here we have our body, which is actually fairly well made. A little bit of mold line here and some flashing, but otherwise lots of nice surface detail here, and it is very well made. And here we have some decals if you wanted to add these. I actually got this to make a James Bond Lotus Esprit, so I probably won't be adding any of those. Here are our chrome parts, and these are actually fairly well painted. Here's some wheels. We also have some of the lights and some additional engine parts, and then the mirrors. And we have some additional body parts. Here's our console, some of the linkages for the wheels and suspension parts. Here's our, looks like the trunk with the engine cover. And here are our clear parts. And we have our windshield and the back as well. Lights over here, very nicely molded actually. Looks like we have some tubing here, probably to add some things for the well, these are actually wires. Let's see, inside here we do have some, looks like some gears. It did say a motor was not included, so it's possible of adding a motor and maybe some batteries. So let's have a look at this. Here's our chassis. Looks like that's where the batteries would go. I'll probably end up just covering that up. Looks like part of the details here are already molded in, which is a little disappointing. So here we have our seats and steering wheel. Here's our dashboard parts over here, and speedometer. Insides of the door. These are very well molded. The engine is unfortunately also molded in. That's disappointing. And we have some wheels. These are actually nicely made with some details. And then gears and some parts for the batteries. Here's our instruction panel. It shows how to put together the chassis with the gears and the motor with the switch. Putting that inside the chassis. Then putting together the front wheels with the steering. Then putting together the cockpit with the console, seats, dashboard. Putting the glass onto the body, the bumpers. Putting together the other engine parts. And having the lights up or down. And then the rear parts, the trunk, engine cover, and back bumper, and putting the cover for the batteries, and then painting and decals. So some little detail. It's a fairly well made or well molded model, but unfortunately the engine is part of the chassis.